don't know me, I'm Kate. I'm a Year 10 student here and I've studied here since Year 1. Now you may think I'm going to stand up here and tell you to vote for me, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you how I think I'd be a good accommodate this role, but I'm not saying vote for me because I can do this and that, and I can change this and that around the school, and I can get the teachers to not give us homework. As much as I would like that, that's not my point. My point is I can't stand up here and make promises and say that I can and will do this and that around the school, and I can change this, because at the end of the day I may not be able to keep those promises, and I'm not going to make promises I can't keep. As both my father and my brother have been on the board, I have an understanding of this role of the board and the student rep. This is important as there are things that are not board issues and not all students understand this. The student rep represents the student's voice and how they feel, and I will be there to put your views forward to the board. When it comes to voting, you have to think who can represent yours and the student's voice, not what they said they can change, because at the end of the day they may not be able to do that. Each meeting I will present a report to the board about what the students have been doing and any ideas the students want put forward. Moving on, I'm going to talk about what some really good qualities to have in the student rep are. Communication. Be able to listen and present ideas to the board in a way they would listen. Values. To value ideas of others and take them seriously. Vision. Can look at the big picture. Passion. For doing the job and believe in the school system. Confidence, to speak up on behalf of the students, and a positive attitude, someone who really wants to be there for the students. Now I'd like to say I can do all of these and I check all the boxes, but that's not a question I have to answer. That's something you have to answer. You have to say to yourself, can't you do these things? Can't you represent the student's voice? Because at the end of the day, your decision will affect you and you have to accept it for a whole year. So what I'm saying is don't vote for someone as a joke or because other people are voting for them. Vote for who you think can represent your voice the best as a student. If I were to become the student rep, I would make sure all your voices as students were heard. Not necessarily as an independent student, but as a whole school. I would dedicate myself to helping the school to improve, and I'd stay committed. I'm not saying I'd necessarily be the best for the job. That decision's up to you. I'm saying I'll be committed and driven, and I'll try my best to represent how the students feel. I'm saying that I'll do this for experience and the opportunities. Coming to a close, I'd like to say one last thing, which is, who can you see representing your voice the best in the future?